I think teenagers stereotype because they're insecure about who they really are and are looking for a way to justify their own behavior.
I think they stereotype because they're insecure in their own self.
I think teenagers stereotype mainly because they feel afraid, and if they get away from the pack, then they'll get hurt.
Okay, I think teenagers stereotype because they are insecure and because they want to put themselves above other people in some way.
I think they do it so they can fit in with a group of friends.
Teenagers tend to they want to belong to a specific group, and everybody wants to be accepted. So to do that, they'll create stereotypes so they can fit in with people without having to go out of their way to make friends.
Probably emo.
An athlete?
The musician stereotype.
Epic awesomeness.
The stereotype other people would probably put me in is the football player jock.
I think probably the most common stereotype is jock, goth, or prep.
I think the most common stereotype would be maybe a prep.
I think the most common stereotype is probably a prep or a preppy jock person because we have a lot of sports players.
At our school, I think we have a whole lot of preppy people just because of the general area we're in.
I don't think there's any positive effects of stereotyping people.
There aren't many. You should get to know someone before you judge them.
When you are stereotyped, the people in that stereotype will take you in and kind of hang out with you and get to know you.
Well, you get to make friends. I guess if you think you're like someone else, then you're more likely to go be friends with them.
You judge people without getting to know them. So you'll look at somebody and just assume that they're a certain way without talking to them.
I think some negative effects of stereotyping are that people really don't take time to get to know you. Once they stereotype you and they don't like the kind of person that you are, they won't take time to get to know you.
You might not go meet a group of people because you might think they're different than you, and really they might just be just like you.
For some people, yeah. I mean, you have to work really hard not to judge people by appearance. I think it's just kind of human nature.
I think stereotyping can be a subconscious act. It depends on the stereotype itself.
Yeah, sometimes. People don't really realize it.
I don't think it's exclusive to appearance. I think stereotypes are portrayed through the way people act and the way people say, the way people handle themselves, not just clothes.
Not necessarily. If you listen to a certain kind of music or you hung out with a certain group of people, you could be stereotyped as something else.
I believe that stereotyping is exclusive to appearance because that's the first impression you get of people. You'll see them and you automatically put them in a group with other people. If somebody, this is just for example, if somebody comes in with long black hair and eyeliner and black fingernail polish, you put them into the group with goths or emos or whatever. And
yes, I do stereotype. I think we all have a tendency to subconsciously stereotype, even if we don't mean it.
I do stereotype all the time.
I would say yes, I probably do stereotype, unfortunately, even though I don't try to and I don't.
I try my best not to. I mean, if you do see someone looking shifty in the mall and they're dressed in all black, you kind of do tend to stereotype them as someone who's a punk, but...
do I stereotype? Kind of. I'll see the person and I'll automatically put them in that group, but not until I get to talk to them or know them.
Unfortunately, yes. Everyone does, I think.
Do you think
High